You can make AI writing slip right past the world's best AI detectors just by asking it to write like a 1920s novel, fooling them up to 50 times more often. And when the experts tried the obvious fix, it got worse.
Okay, so old-fashioned writing confuses a computer. Sounds like a spell check problem.
Except these aren't spell checkers. They're the detectors your teacher, your editor, and half the internet lean on to tell if a person or a machine wrote something. And these were the hardened ones, retrained to catch the latest tricks. Ask the AI to write like it's 1923, and they wave it through.
Fine, give me a number to hold. They retrain the detector on real 1920s books to close the hole. Out of 10 fakes, how many still sneak past? Pick one and keep it.
Lock it in, because the real answer is worse than almost anyone guesses. And watch one test in particular, an essay about music. That single essay decides whether this is a party trick or a real problem.
So walk me through it. To beat a detector, I'd think you make the writing sound more human, right? Fewer robot phrases and more mess.
Exactly what last year's winners did. Run it through another language, sprinkle in typos, and tell it to be imperfect. It worked, until the defenders retrained on those moves. Then it backfired. The same disguised text flipped from definitely a machine to the detector being even more sure it was one.
So the disguise made it easier to catch. That's the opposite of a disguise.
Which is the whole clue. Picture these detectors as a face camera trained on thousands of modern selfies. It just flags whatever looks like the photos I've seen. Those human-sounding tricks are a fake mustache. Once the camera's seen a few, it spots them. So the researchers stopped fighting the camera and dressed the writing in full 1920s costume, a style it had never photographed.
And the costume walked right past it.
It did. So the defenders did the sensible thing. If old prose is the blind spot, feed the detector a big pile of real old books so it learns the look. They even wrote their prediction down first. The fool rate should drop to about 1 in 5.
And?
They repainted the whole lobby with sepia photographs. It got worse.
Worse? They patched the hole and it got bigger?
Nearly 9 in 10 fakes now walked straight through. That's the number you were holding, and it climbed higher than before the fix. Showing the camera real old photos never taught it to spot a modern person in costume. It just turned old-fashioned into a safe zone to hide in.
So, what about that music essay you told me to watch?
The one place it failed. When the AI had to disguise a real argument, a genuine thesis with points stacking on points, the reasoning leaked through the costume. So chatty, drifting prose hides easily. A real line of reasoning doesn't. That's the line between a party trick and a real problem.
And the honest small print. This is one fresh study, a short list of topics, tested against detectors the researchers built themselves. Nobody's repeated it yet. It's a warning light, not a verdict.
So here's the fight to settle. If a teacher runs your essay through one of these and it says AI, should that count as proof?
My vote's no. A blind spot this easy to hit means the tool can't carry that weight.
Mine goes the other way. Used carefully, next to a second checker, it still catches most of it. Break the tie in the comments. And if watching two of us argue over a paper beats your feed, subscribe. There's a strange new one every week.
One thing to do differently. Next time a detector calls something fake, treat it as a hunch, then go read the writing yourself.